It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Guess who's back? Episode number 20. I know we've been away for a minute, but hey, we get better with wine. Get better just like wine. Hey, what's happening, JD?
Oh, Ty, I missed you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Missed you also, man. Missed you also. So I guess we've been out this 2 weeks away, Thanksgiving. I think you were on the road. And so it's been a minute. All right. So guys, we're here to share our knowledge on basically what is the value of that property. What is the ARV once it's fixed up? ARV means after repair value. Basically, what will it appraise for once it's been renovated, which is very important if you're trying to evaluate a piece of residential real estate. JD, give them your definition of that and we'll get into it.
So yeah, guys, you know, the reason for this show is really about helping you get an understanding of after repair value, right? Our job as wholesalers is to understand what we need to acquire a property for, or what price we need to offer in order for this to make sense as a deal that someone will invest into or reposition to exit out of. And so you really need to get an understanding of your market, right? What percentage of ARV you need to buy at, and you need to understand how to calculate value, how to calculate that ARV. And that's what we're doing here. And so what I love to employ are the appraisal rules that I have been following. I learned these appraisal rules from appraisers. I've been applying them and updating them for over a decade. And when we are comping, these are the parameters. These are the rules that we follow. And I'll give you a couple examples of what those rules may look like. We don't cross major roads. We don't leave subdivisions. We only compare properties that are within 200 square feet of each other. We compare properties that are similar. No 2 stories and single story comparisons. Only single stories to single stories, 2 stories to 2 stories. You get the drift, right? And so our goal here is to teach you guys how to understand what is similar and what parameters you need to follow. So with that said, let's get that bag.
All right. We don't have anyone in here posting any deals yet. We only have, I think that's Carol Oliver, the only person that say get that bag in here. So
man, we go away for 2 weeks and everybody disappears, Tom.
Hey, I guess they say, can y'all be consistent? Hey, we're sorry, guys. Thanksgiving. Hey, we're sorry. We're sorry. Golly.
Yeah,
okay.
Man. You didn't have to do that to us. You have to do Ty and Jamil like that. Come on.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, but I think I got a few what people submitted through the site or what comps101.com. Let me pull those up. Okay. They say we're here. Okay. There we go. All right. We just need a zip code with that hot sauce on the one you just posted. We need a zip code. I'll go ahead and Google it, and maybe it'll just figure it out for us. What is that? 610 Eastgate Street. I don't know where that is. Where is that? Crapshoot. So they say we're still here. Okay, Jason, what's going on, sir? All right, but let me pull up some of the ones that have been submitted. A few came in today.
Yeah, there's 2610 East Gates. So which gates are we talking about?
Yeah, it didn't automatically feel anything for me here. So you still hear me?
I hear you great. Oh no, we lost Ty. What's up, guys? How are you
back.
doing? Oh, I thought I was just holding it down for you while you were talking.
I'm back. All right. So here we go. We got one, and
Columbus.
Pontiac, Michigan. Wait a minute. Oh, that was the one in Gate Street. Yeah, so that's 610 East Gate Street.
All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, there we go. Let me remove the banner.
All right. So this one at 610 East Gate Street. This is the first things I'm looking at. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1162 square feet that is listed at 134,900. Zillow has it estimated at 156,900. Now, let's see how many days on market this has been. 20 days on market, which kind of tells you that this and it had a price cut of 14 grand. So I'm just painting a picture here, guys. All right. And what's the picture I'm painting? Well, just based off the Zillow's estimate, based off the days on market, based off the price reduction off of 130 from 14 grand price reduction, because that would have been 100, almost 150 grand. This thing was listed at, which was very close to this estimate, and it didn't sell. So my gut's gonna tell me potentially not a deal, but let's keep looking.
On my end.
Oh, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So it's also a single family built in 1904, so it's old. Now let's see what the comps show us. Let me just save this. Here's our guy, okay? So let's see what we got here.
We got a lot of comps too. Ton of comps.
So here's a 2-2 renovated, somewhat updated. Nah, not really updated, but a 2-2 built in 43, so a lot newer. I'm gonna keep looking.
This is a smoking hot area. I got over 100 comps in PropStream.
Nice. Here's look at this. Here's a 3-1-11, very close in square footage, sold for 145, and this looks to have some updates to it, right? It's well acquainted. They've got some tile around here. When was this built? 1880. So old, and this sold for 145 grand. So I'm right there. It's starting to tell me that I think we probably have, well, I spoke too soon. A 3-1-1152 sold for 199.
I was about to say, I believe that we can go a little higher. I was just about to say that. Okay. And
this is same year construction. Well, 10 years older, 10 years newer. So I'll still use that. But now that pushes us to about 200K. Okay. Now, can I see anything better than that? Am I seeing anything better? What else is over here? That's too big.
I see a 215.
On Hanford.
Yeah, on Hanford.
Yep, and I think that's the highest we get, right? And this is very beautifully remodeled. If you look at the pictures, they did a gorgeous job on this one. This is a top quality investor remodel. We're very close in size. We're very close in year built. I think this is our top comp. All right, so I'm going to say 215 is our ARV.
All right, boom.
Now, what does that mean? A house built in 1900, 205, 215 is the ARV. You're going to want to be at about 50% of that, given the repairs that are going to be needing to fall into that. So you probably want to be somewhere around 100 grand on that offer. So they're still too high, which is the reason why it's still available at 134,000. Had to take a $15,000 price drop. So what I'm saying is, guys, you got to be careful. The agent here, if you look, the agent said sold as is, investor deal. They tried to make it sound like this thing was priced right. It wasn't. That's why comping is super important.
Oh, it's a listed property. I didn't even look at it. It's a listed property.
Yep.
Okay. There you go. All right. So Who do we have right under that? Let's do, I don't know how to say it, Ilagatlat. 146 Westway Street, Pontiac, Michigan. Pontiac.
146
Westway Street. Westway. Remove the banner.
How am I spelling West what?
Westway. W-E-S-T, like Kanye West. And then Way, like W-A-Y. All one.
And where is it?
Pontiac, Michigan.
No, it's not like this address.
It's not? Let me see.
No.
Let me just Google it really quick. 46.
Oh, here, I got it. I apologize. I spoke too soon. Yeah.
Right.
So we got a 1473 square feet home. And this one here is being estimated at 120,000. All right. Let's just look. 1959 build on a 7,400 square foot lot. There's no listing history, so that's all good. Zillow has a 120s estimate. Let's see. Get that bag. So here's our house. Well, there we got a 135 sale next door, and it appears to be a remodel, okay? But it's smaller, right? How many? What year was this built in?
59.
Hold on, 59. But it's smaller. So we had a 135 sale at smaller, smaller by 400 square feet. Let's see if there's anything, and that's the highest one. That's the highest sale that I'm seeing.
Do you see Midland Drive, North Midland Drive?
The 158?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that one. And that
it was built in 83, though. My bad. The one that you were looking
built
at.
in 83.
Yeah, I see the 136 on East Pike. It was built in 55. So, but the lot is significant, built bigger, but the lot is like 11,000. Ours is 7,000. So.
Got it. So honestly, I think we're probably because see that's a newer house that sold at 158, and it was larger. We got this at 135, so I think we're going to be somewhere in the middle. I'm going to call it a 145, Ty. 145.
Bloop.
Blip blop.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew. All right, so let's see what we got here. Terrence Drew, he says, can you comp 1009 Sherlock Place Northeast, Canton, Ohio, the home of the NFL Hall of Fame, right?
Is it?
Yeah, Canton. You ever heard say, hey, he's going to be in Canton one day?
Oh, yeah, that's right. 1009.
Sherlock Place Northeast.
All right. Here we got this beautiful 4-bed, 1-bath, 1344 square footer that Zillow has estimated at 32,500-ish. This puppy here was built in 1916 on a 3424 lot. As we see some pics here, it looks, quite dated and old. It's gonna need a lot. Let's just make a save here so that we can come back, see what we got. All right, so here's our house. That's too large. What's this? This is a 2-1, but similar square footage, sold for about 26K, and it's newer. So just keeping that in mind. This is close. 6-bed, 2-bath though. Built 1440s. It looks like a duplex. So can't use that. Let's keep looking. That's too big. Now, I'm going to say that you really want to pay attention to 47 built. These sales are very, very low, right? They're not getting to like high value for these homes. And so these are going to be, in my opinion, rental properties and cash flow. So Ty, I'm really going to be holding on to cash transactions here. So I don't think ARVs make the total make the like paint a good enough picture. You know, especially in these areas where things are really cheap and repairs are high. Investors are not buying to fix and flip; they're buying to fix and hold, right? So, yeah, it's the only option available. So, can you pull up PropStream and let's take a look at what the cash sales look like?
Already got them up. Hold on.
Awesome.
All right. Where is the old prop of the stream? So what I did, I boundaried everything right around it. We can zoom out a little bit. You can see. So here are the cash sales. We have a few foreclosures in here. Foreclosure cash, 9,600 basically, 5,500, 5,500. And then just the straight cash sales, 21,000, 25, 11, 14,000, 10,000, 22,500. So in order for you to
you're
wholesale
between 5 and 15K here. That's
yeah, you're gonna get it, 10, 15 in that range or whatever to have a chance to make some money on it.
Yeah, and you're gonna be wholesaling it around 25.
Yeah, something in there. Yeah.
So you're buying it about between 10, 5, 10, 15. You're gonna sell it around 20, 25.
Yeah. Boom. That's the game. And the reason
that's the game.
We need to explain that a little more because formulas and all that stuff go out of the window. I can't really tell what the point is. Let's just discuss that for a second, Jamil. Because when you get in these lower end areas where the ARV may only be 50 grand or whatever, then let me stop sharing. Where the ARV may only be 50 grand, your repairs could be that much. You see what I'm saying? So you just basically have to see, number one, the activity flow. Like we can see a lot of cash activity there. So we can see what cash buyers are paying in that area. So that means forget formulas and all that stuff. You need to get your properties cheaper than what they're paying, period. What are your thoughts?
100%. And if you can see what Ty showed us there, he showed us a range of where the cash transactions are happening, right? They're happening, they're going as low as 5,500 and they're going up to 25K. That tells you the range that these are moving in. So that says, as a wholesaler, you want to be buying 5,500 up to 15K or even up to 20K because the highest exit we've seen is 25 for that square footage. So let's do the reverse engineering. As a wholesaler, you see that when you're talking to a seller, you need to be somewhere between 5, 10, 15, and at the highest case scenario, 20 in order to sell it or take an exit at 25.
That's it. So
that's game, guys. That's game.
That's it. Those are actually easier than comping in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because you see the range, especially if there's a lot of activity. That's a decent amount or whatever for that smaller pocket that I, put the boundary around, because there was a lot of comps in there. And so it lets you know, hey, I'm gonna have to get it between 5 to, as you said, 20,000 to possibly make money, depending on the condition. So,
yep.
But all right, let's see what else we got here. Where do we want to go? Let's go to Maryland and Hugo. Hugo, can you comp 1805 Colonial Road, Woodlawn, Maryland? 1805 Colonial Road, Woodlawn, Maryland.
Now, are we sure it's not in Baltimore?
It probably is.
Ty, I want to share with you, I was in Atlanta. And when I was in Atlanta, I had multiple people come up and tell me that they are big fans of Comps 101. This show has absolutely helped so many people get a real idea of value and understanding how to do this. And they wanted me to express my their gratitude to you when I saw you. And since this is the first time I'm seeing you since that, I just wanted to share with you, bro, that a lot of people appreciate this.
Hey, it wouldn't happen without you, baby boy. So, hey.
Well, you're the man, bro. So look at this one, right? So this is a larger home, 2,400 square footer.
I'm not putting it up.
It's we don't know how many beds, but 3 bath. See if we can get more info on this. Zillow has it estimated at $287,570, so $287,500, and we have a 1922 year built with a 0.3 acre lot.
I'm not pulling anything on it.
I'm not getting a ton of info.
I don't pull anything on it.
Strange, right?
Yeah. Let me try Woodlawn.
What was the
Zip? What was the what?
Just gonna check this address again. It's a strange prop.
Mm-hmm.
Colonial Road, 1805 Colonial Road.
I have Gwen Oak is the name of the town or city or whatever. Let's see if that'll pull.
Yeah, let's see what you pull up there.
Now I have Gwen Oak pulls up. Gwen Oak, Maryland. And okay. And let me see how many comps I got. I only got 3 comps. You want me to share mine? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have only 3 comps here. The property was built in 1922 on a almost 15,000 square foot lot, 2,390 square feet. We got 3 comps here, and those comps are all over the place. The only one on the same side of this major thoroughway is number 2 here, and it's 250. It was a 1920 build. The lot is it is double. But the house is a little smaller. So, what you thinking? You see the map here, right?
Yeah, it's hard, man.
Yeah, see that we got number 1 up there. That's across 2 major ways.
Yeah,
this is across 2 major ways.
I think number 2 is the only comp we can really use.
Yeah. So
what did that up?
So this Baltimore? Let me see. I'm there trying to zoom out. Okay, so it's between Baltimore and what? Well, I guess would that be considered Metro Baltimore, you think?
Yeah, Metro Baltimore. There, Teresa Beauchamp is saying Woodlawn is an unincorporated community of Baltimore County, Maryland.
That's one of my students. What up, Miss Beauchamp?
Beauchamp, Teresa Beauchamp, what's up?
Yeah, that's my girl there.
So, right. so with that said, and our subject, I think the closest comp that we can use here is going to be number 2.
Number 2.
And we've got disparity of about 390 square feet. So I think 260, 265.
Okay, all right.
And what was Zillow's estimate? 287.
Okay.
So not too far off, right? So I feel like that's okay. I think we're in the month. I think we're somewhere close.
Somewhere close. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Beauchamp, for that.
Thank you for that detail. Yep.
Info. So 800 credit score solutions. That's what's up. I love that.
I love it.
I got that.
So this is in Houston, so we're gonna need prop on this, so we have data.
All right, so 126. Let me look at this. Ooh, how do you say that? You see it?
Ticonderoga.
Huh?
I have trouble with Beauchamp, but I can say Ticonderoga.
Okay. All right, so let me see if I can put it in here. Let me
I'm silly. I also want to just say Atum Muhammad said, anybody want a JV, squat up. Guys, if you're not taking advantage of the comment section here and communicating and building community with each other in the comments and squatting up and hanging out and doing deals, you know, you're missing out. Look at the people who showed up to this show. You guys are the real deal. Squat up with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. All right, so yeah, all of these are MLS listed properties, which is perfect. Mm-hmm. All right, so our property is 1976. So we have a 1980. So those two are going to probably, that's number 1 and number 2. Mm-hmm. And both of them are on the side they need to be on. So we have 162.
That's our high comp.
That's our high comp. Our house is a little bigger. We're sitting on an acre lot.
We're on an acre lot.
Yeah. So what do you think?
So I think you can. I think you're gonna trend from that. I think you can trend up from 165. I think you can probably, with the lot size, the square footage, I think you can call this a 175 house.
Okay.
What do you think, Ty?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's a huge lot in a metropolitan area like that, and it's a big lot. So yeah, most definitely. All right, let me stop sharing. All right, who else we got here? All right, let's go to Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania adopted some new legislation. Do you know about that, Ty?
Is it the entire state or just Philadelphia?
Oh, I don't know. I need to educate myself.
I think it's just Philadelphia, the city of Philadelphia.
What
do you think about what I've been telling people, right?
What have you been telling people? Hold on. Let me stop this share. What are you telling people?
Are we all about staying legal here, right? We're going to get to your comp, Candy, Ross, White, Marshall. But if I just didn't want to get a license, right? We agree there are a lot of struggling real estate agents out there, right?
Correct.
I don't care what market. So you would partner up. You would partner up with an agent, right? And you all create a marketing firm, basically a web development firm, but it'll be a marketing firm because you can do a lot of things under that umbrella. And what I would do for each property that we were going to wholesale, obviously she would put it the agent would put it under their name. And what we would do is we would build a website, go register a domain, 207 Perryview Avenue.com, right? And say we were going to make $20,000 on this assignment fee. I would charge them, I'll go build a free website because you can get them all over the place. I would charge her $10,000 for that website to market that property.
So you see what Ty's saying right now is he's creating an instrument that you can use to show why you're getting that $10,000, right? So it's a workaround. Now, my opinion is that was a lot of effort, Ty. You have to partner with an agent, so you got to give away half of your revenue.
Okay.
You got to go build a website, register a domain, on top of doing lead generation and selling the deal, right? Mm-hmm. So doesn't it not make more sense to just go get a license?
I agree. I agree. But you're going to have the individuals like someone like me that really just doesn't want to do it. Or whatever.
You know in that circumstance, let me give you guys some a little bit of schooling here on that. Partnerships are amazing, and real estate agents, if you're going to make one as a partner, great. But make sure that the person you partner with fills the deficiency you have in your business right now. So if you're a person that's like really good at going out, networking, you're extrovert, you build relationships, you know how to connect with people, high emotional intelligence, talk to people, you're a closer, all the good stuff, but you suck at systems, you suck at keeping organized, you suck at follow-up, you suck at all the things that high creatives aren't good at, then go find yourself a realtor that's a total book nerd, you know, a hangout at home, building all the systems, and use that opportunity to fill your deficiency in that partnership.
You faded out. Go ahead, say that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying.
You said go find. With the last thing we heard was go find.
Go find an agent that fills the deficiency that you have as your partner, and do that strategically, so you just don't go find some realtor that's like you. The problem that we have when we're partnering with people, a lot of times we partner with people that are just like us because we get along with them. The problem with that is that when you do that, you both bring the exact same things to the table and you're still missing the things that you're not good at.
Boom. Bring in your weakness. Partner with your weakness.
Yep.
All right, so we have 207 Perryview Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA.
207.
Perryview is one word. He spelled it as two, but it's one word. You got the A1 credit.
Perryview Avenue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So here we got a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1356 square footer. Zillow has it estimated at 148,800.
My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No problem. I said we have a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1356 square footer. Zillow has it estimated at 148,807. This beautiful home was built in 1920 and it sits on around a 4,000 square foot lot, and it has a garage off street. Now let's see, 148, 1356, 2-bed, 1920. Let's see what we got. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Sorry, guys. Do you ever make a song out of stuff? I just make songs out of stuff sometimes. So, all right. Here's a nice comp, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,200 square footer. Looks nicely acquainted inside. Sold in 19 at 150, and this was also an older build on a larger lot. So we have an extra bath, an extra bed, larger lot, smaller home. I think that is a wash. And so I say that 150 feels fair to me. Let's see what's over here. We got a 156. And this is from 18, but this was really nicely renovated. Okay, when was this puppy built? 31. So still newer. What's ours? Ours is 20. Okay, so I think that's, I mean, still in that, you know, that era. Dang it. What else do we have here? So what's this 175? What's this 175 over here? Ooh, 3-bed, 2-bath. Again, sold in 18. Very nicely acquainted. And this puppy is also, let's see the year build. 1930. Yeah, okay, so this is similar. So only difference is this has an extra bed, but it's also a little smaller. So I'll call it a wash. So now we're up to 175. Look at that. See if we can get any higher. That's too big. That's a different property type. I feel confident in calling it, and I think 175 Ty is going to be where I'm going to call it.
All right, boom. All right. Let's go to St. Louis to Edward Thames Jr. 11665 Nero. And I think Missouri is a non-disclosure state also.
All right, let's go to you then.
All right, 11. What is it? 11665.
If any of you guys are needing help dispoing a property, do you mind if I push these guys to Thomas for some help here?
Oh yeah.
If any of you guys need help moving a deal out in St. Louis, I've got Keegley has a franchise out there. You guys can rely on and help get. They can give you some buy numbers and kind of give you the lowdown on it. And I'm just going to give you guys, I'm going to put it in the chat. Actually, can I even put it in the chat? I don't know if I can.
Yeah, you can. It's down at the bottom.
I don't have the ability to type in here.
Yeah, on the right, you should see where it says comments.
Yeah, I do, but no, there's no area there for me.
I'll just put it in there. Thomas at Keegley.
Yeah, just Thomas at Keegley, KEYGLEE.com. Reach out to Thomas and he can send you in the right direction. Thank you.
All right. Wait, I was supposed to share my screen. All right. Okay, so I took the boundary around it. So like I said, this is a non-disclosure state, Missouri is. So the property is built in 1966, lot size 94, 96. So we haven't basically an comp right here.
It's a little bit smaller though.
A little bit smaller, but yeah, but here's another one, 1966. It's even more small. It's even smaller. So I think that's going to be it, the 156. So it'll go a little more, maybe 160.
I think you can 160. Yep.
Okay. So boom. So boom, 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 boom.
Flex, yes, you can reach out to Thomas at Keegley.com as well for Vegas. And DFW, we have a franchise in DFW. William, if you message me on Instagram, I can connect you. And also Demetrius, I can connect you for the people in Georgia.
All right. Let's see, where are we? Let's see my recital. All right, we can go to Georgia. Let's go to Georgia.
Georgia.
Gainesville.
Georgia. I love Atlanta, bro. 510 Whispering Pines.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, 510, right?
Yeah, Whispering Pines.
Oh, no. No, I didn't like.
Didn't like it.
Yeah. Can you read it to me again, Ty?
I got it pulled up for me under 510 Whispering Pines with an S Drive.
Whispering Pines. In Mock, Georgia?
Gainesville.
Gainesville.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's try yours.
All right.
Dang.
Share screen.
Oh, it's 5010.
Yeah, it's 5010. You want to go back?
Okay. Yeah, that's where I was going wrong.
All right. I'll share yours. No, he clicked off. While Jamil is we're waiting on him to come back, I'll go ahead and comp it. All right, so it's 6 comps in here. So what I'll do is I'll just do the boundary. So we can only use, looks like 3 of them to keep from going. Well, I'm sorry, 2 of them from going across. So it's just number 1 and 5, so I don't have the boundary. So number 1 and 5. See if Jamil is back. So yeah, no, he's not. All right, so number 1 was built in ours was built in 1970. It was built in 82, and number 5 was built in 76. So that's closer to ours. A lot is a little smaller, property a little bigger. So 246,500, and it's approximately 0.4 miles away. So I would easily say that it's worth around that 246, 245, 250 range or whatever, because our lot is a little bigger there. So we'll just call it 245 to be on the safe side. All right, still waiting on Jamil. All right, so let's go back. See what else we got here. We got Baltimore. We'll go there. 2848 Raynor Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland. All right, let me punch it up here. Give me a second. So it's 28. What is it? 2848. Rainier. Baltimore, Maryland. All right, let me share my screen. All right, boom. So you can see it. So let's go here. So we got a lot of comps in there. So this is a row house. I don't think it is. Okay, so let's blow this up. All right, got a lot of comps around it, but most of the comps are outside of the major fairways here. See if Jamil is back. Jamil, you're back. So boom.
Man, I was like, when when you get cut off on somebody and you just talk forever, and you don't know that they're gone. I didn't know you guys were gone, so I was just over here yip yapping away.
Well, I'm gonna let you comp this one. It's where is it? There it is. 2848 Rainier. Rainier,
Baltimore
Avenue, 2848.
All right. I don't know how many beds, but 1 bath, 1456 square footer, and the picture is of blah. Zillow has it estimated at 14,300. This was built in 1920 on a 1784 square foot lot. I don't really know what's here. I can't really tell you I have a clear understanding of what we're looking at. But again, we got a sale at 303 over here that I can see, but I can't even tell what this is. It's just a tree in the picture. And then that, I can't even, this must be, this 303 sale, guys, this must be somebody buying up a ton of properties. Because if you look at what stuff's trading for around here, that 303 makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
But here we got a 26K. Okay, look, here we got, now I got an idea. 26K, again, just like looks like a lot. Sold in February 2020 for 26 grand. And that is probably the best I'm going to be able to pull out of this. In terms of seeing, because I can't even see that this all just look like shacks and vegetation. Whereas opposed to like these row houses over here, you can actually see a structure. You can't see structures over here. So I'm going to say ARV on that, Ty, just based off of that one sale at 26 is about 26.
Okay. Already. Okay, so what else we got here? Okay, where is this? Let's go to Charlotte. You know what? I'll do young sir. We'll go to Columbus, Ohio. I say Columbus.
Is Columbus non-disclosure?
No, not Ohio.
Okay. 768 South Eureka.
Eureka. My screen got smaller.
Columbus. Ooh, this one's listed. 2 bed, 1 bath, 960 square feet. I want to teach you guys what I look for when I look at listed properties. First thing I want to see is how many days on market. 21 days. So at this price, 21 days at this price. So already I'm going to start to interpret that, meaning this 49K is high. But this agent is saying in the comments that rehabs in the area go up to 140 grand. So then does the 49 seem high? I don't know. The market's saying yes. So I believe this Tristram may or may not have overvalued this 132K, but let's keep, I'm just painting a picture. I'm not making any sweeping generalizations, but I'm starting to create a picture. See what I'm doing, guys? This is built in 1928 on a 5662 square foot lot. I just want to try to get an understanding what's going on over here. I'm looking at pictures, and you know, it's lived in by messy people, very messy people. So let's see what else. Hey Ty, what are you doing next weekend?
Next weekend, what is
what
that?
What are you doing this weekend?
This coming weekend?
Yeah.
I know I got some out of town company coming in on either Saturday morning or Saturday. What's up?
Well, I was going to invite you to my birthday party.
When is your birthday?
On Saturday.
Oh, okay. It's on Saturday.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
not
same
having
day.
A real party. Just hanging out at my house.
I got you. It is Jess and them having their thing this weekend.
Yeah. Are you going to that? No.
No. I gave it some serious consideration, but you know.
You just don't want to be near dirty Arizona.
Alabama's pretty dirty right now too.
So I got a 114 sale here that is very close, and we're very close in square footage, and we're very close, it looks like, in year built, and this is a new comp. And so I feel like, why would I even go anywhere else? But let's just see. Here's a 127. Ooh, this is, and that's a gorgeous comp, but this has parking. So now, guys, let's take a look at, right? What's the difference? This has a carport and a garage. This is a high level remodel with a carport and a garage. And that parking is going to be important, okay? Because I believe that parking is the difference between this comp that sold for 114. Now let's see on our property, do we have parking? It doesn't look like we have parking. So this is a fantastic example. I love it. So Miss Tristram, the agent, she went crazy and said rehabs are worth $140,000. Absolute horse manure, right? We know that that's bullshit. But we can say that 127 was the high with parking and 115 is the high without parking. We don't have parking, so 115 is the ARV.
All right.
Thinking like a virtuous woman said, Jamil, that's my daughter's birthday. Yeah, your daughter and I are kindred. 1212 is the best.
12.
Thank you for sharing that with me.
So you were 12 at one point.
Bro, 12 is the day I moved to Phoenix.
Really? Wow.
Yes,
okay.
sir. I was driving a U-Haul down the 10, leaving California. I was crying because I was worried. I was sad. I didn't know I was leaving being a comedian. I was coming to Phoenix, Arizona to become a real estate investor. I was scared.
Wow. And look how that turned out.
Look how that turned out, right? Damn. 4810 Drakestone.
Matter of fact, I was just watching with one of my team members. You know, we watch TV while we work. But we were watching 2012 just a moment ago. That
oh, that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we got Charlotte, North Carolina here. So 4810 Drakestone Court. 4810 Drakestone Court. 4810 Drakestone.
That's a dope ass name. Drakestone. This was already sold back in 2018 for $407,000. Wait, let's look here. This is land, bruh. There's a house here. It said this. I see a picture of a house, but all it says here is 0.745 acres. That Zillow is estimating at like $709,000, and it's sold for $407,000. I don't know what I'm looking at. Man, some vacant land. Okay, it's vacant land, so I don't know what this picture is all about.
See what I got here. I'm showing a residence.
Let's look at yours then. Let's do yours because I believe mine's incorrect.
All right, mine may be on again. Let me see. So it's showing the same picture that you have, right?
Yep.
Okay, so obviously it looks like it's fire damage, so they may have already scraped it.
Got it.
And so it was a cash sale back in 2018 for 400 and some change. Well, it was a REO. I'm sorry.
REO.
Well, no, they bought the foreclosure. Okay. It's a 32,000 square foot lot. So not quite an acre. Let's see here. I guess the person in the comments, they need to let us know. Is this a lot?
Yeah.
I can't pronounce their name. Let me see if he said anything. I
think Xenia Jane.
Huh?
Xenia Jane.
Yeah. Ms. Beauchamp asked, was it a lot? Let me see if she replied. You still there, Xenia Jane? Boy, I can tell you were a student.
Happy birthday, Vernon Speller, to your son tomorrow. Pop-off music says on social media, but no one's called yet. Just keep trying. Keep letting people know what you do.
Yeah, if Xenia Jane, if you can let us know if that's a lot or not, has it been scraped? I don't see her.
She said now that's not mine.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. That's whose name is on it, right? Oh, no. That was in Charlotte, right? Was it in Charlotte?
That was
yeah,
Keith Webster.
Sorry. It's Keith Webster.
Yeah.
Let's see, Keith. I'm sorry, Xenia. I don't see him with a follow-up comment. So we really can't do anything where we need to know that detail, Keith. He may have already checked out of here. All right, so we'll bring you up, Zingin, since we had you already, baby girl. We'll go to Detroit, 4834 Somerset Avenue. 4834 Somerset Avenue. 4834 Somerset Avenue, Detroit.
How do you spell Somerset?
Somerset.
Cool. So, cute brick home. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2135 square footer in Detroit, Michigan. Zillow has it estimated at $61,736. And this one was built in 1928. And in the notes here, own it now. Public notice, property owned by Detroit Land Bank. And let's just take a look at the pictures. They're like out of a horror movie. Oh my God. Pennywise's lair has been exposed. Let's see what else. There's a lot of comps. Okay, let's see. Is Michigan's not non-disclosure, is it?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Got a few cash
Okay. So I got this one sold a year ago though, so it's a little older.
I don't have you up. Sorry. Boom.
Is that my fault? Okay.
It was mine.
I think there's a 51 here. It's a little smaller, so you could maybe go up to 55. What's over here? There's a 50 and 26 build. Okay, so also smaller, quite a bit. So I feel like that still pushes up. What's this? This is a very nice remodel. Damn, they took the clown out the sewer, remodeled the whole house. And I think this 67K so far is the highest I've seen in comparable land. What's this? 73. Ooh. When was this built? 1942. And what's our year of construction?
28.
So I think that's too new.
28. See, I show a lot of 26s, 27s, 28s, 29s, right there near it.
Yeah, cash transactions, right?
It's like 4 or 5. There's 5 of them to be exact. 95,000. They're all over the place, though. That's the only issue.
But the thing is, I think that you can hold on to this one on Balfour as a remodel because, this is a stunning remodel, and it was 67, right? So, I think over here, yeah, why couldn't you hit that? Why couldn't you hit that?
What was the number?
67.
60. You said 67?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna take a bucketfuls of money to get it there, but I think ARV. Now, what do you need to buy it at? 20 grand.
Yeah. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right.
Got time for one more. We've been at it an hour. Let's do one more.
Yeah, let's do one more. A lot of people wishing you happy birthday. Sure
Thank you, guys.
Let's go to California.
California.
Should be interesting. 1178 Munich Street.
San Francisco, listed on the MLS already at $799, a 1-bed, 1-bath home, Zillow has it estimated at 918. It's been on the market 6 days, which is not a long time in California. 1923 build. This, I believe, is going to be land value. I'm just guessing, but let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. San Francisco.
It was listed on them. Well, it's an active listing. It is an active listing, right? $799.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Probably right.
So here's a remodel, 2-bed, 1-bath, remodeled, $1,275. Went sold for $1 million. So, okay.
Wow.
So potentially
800 square feet, $1 million. Wow.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna need to do an addition on this guy, and then you can hit with an addition. You do about a 300 square foot addition, add a bedroom, add a master bedroom, even maybe a master bath. Make it look a little bit like this. Get it to 1,000 square feet. You got a 1.12, maybe even a 1.2 ARV. Right? Right? I think that's right. I think you can get a 1.2 ARV. 1.1, yeah, 1.1. 1.1 for about a 200 to 300 square foot addition, okay? And maybe 1.2. And this is listed at $799. So let's just do some math here. 1.2 times 1,200,000 times 0.7. That's a deal. That's a deal, Ty.
Boom. Blah, 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 blah.
You guys see what we did there?
Tell them what you did.
What I did was I looked around. I see what are people remodeling to, and I saw similar situations where people were adding a master bedroom and a bath. Okay, a couple of hundred square feet, 300 square feet additions, small additions. Now I know San Francisco, you want to be at around 70% of ARV. So when I looked at those small additions and what those homes were selling for, we got to about 1.2. I took 1,200,000. Times it by 0.7, and I got 840K. This is listed at $799. So potentially somebody could go in, contract it at $799 and wholesale it for $810, $820, $830, maybe even $840. But that be a deal.
Desiree, I think that's her name. Desiree Hill. She said, please comp this for her. She put in an additional comment. So
let's just do it.
Now, I think Mississippi is a non-disclosure.
Okay.
And I just comped it on mine, and I don't pull anything. See what you got, Jamil.
Try it. 4050 Terry Road.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson, Mississippi, nose estimate. We got very little data. It's a non-disclosure area.
The county assesses it at 62,000. So I don't know if you can always go by that. But one of the issues is, Desiree, is that there's no activity there. So normally it means not going to be any buyers there for wholesaling. Now, if it was a situation where you may wanted to negotiate a deal with the owner for some owner financing, if a lot of people there, you still probably can rent it out or something. But as far as a wholesale deal,
there's a few pops here.
Did you see some?
I see some, like over here on Lake Vista Drive, and there's a sold March 2020 for $120.
Okay. How far
so
is that away?
And that's the highest. No, it's right there. It's right there. So okay. I think you can at least say that's a 120.
Okay. Boom. You got it. All right. So we want to go ahead and before we get out of here, let our sponsors give you guys a shout out and tell them what they're talking about. And here they are.
What's cracking? I'm Jamil, and I was looking for Ask Flip Man all over the internet. I could not find this man to save my life. I was tracking him down, and then I figured out I could skip trace him. And where did I skip trace him at? Skip2flip.com. Skip2flip.com. What do you want to tell him?
He overpaid. You don't have to overpay by simply using the code FlipMan.
Use code FlipMan, guys. 15 cents skips. Skip2flip.com.
All right, boom. So, guys, we appreciate this week. Before we let you go, though, the people that stuck around, I got something special for you. Giving away a year subscription to Deaulator, aka PropStream, and my 2 courses on wholesaling houses for free, wholesaling houses and apartments. So, if you stick around, I'm going to show you this quick video. And it's going to explain how you can access it. Jamil, you don't have to stick around. It's about 5 minutes long or whatever.
But let me just let all of you guys know I love you all. I appreciate you for showing up, Ty. You're the best guy I know. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you next week.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
My man.
Stick around, guys.
Good night, guys.
See how you get these stuff free. I know you love free and when it's matched with opportunity. Here's your opportunity to get Deaulator, aka PropStream, for 1 year free. Also, both of my courses on wholesaling houses and apartment buildings. Here's how you get both. First, you must have a TikTok account. It's free. You don't have one, it's free. Here's what you're going to do with that TikTok account. You're going to recreate my post from TikTok with my theme song, and you're going to see if you can do a better version than I did. Here's the post. You see what I did? I'm sure you can do better. So the 2 people that has the most views on their post imitating me will win the year subscription of PropStream and my free courses on wholesaling houses and apartment buildings. In that post, to qualify, you need to do this also. You must put on the post on screen in text, follow Flipman at Ask Flipman. In the description, you must use these 3 hashtags. Hashtag Deaulator, hashtag Flipman, hashtag Fliptainment. As a bonus, anyone that goes viral and gets over 1 million views on any particular post, you're going to also get the unlimited coaching directly from me. So guys, it's free. Have fun with it. Wait a minute. If you're not sure how to get the Flipman theme song for your actual TikTok post so you can enter to win, watch this. Okay, so you're on your phone. If you don't have TikTok, download it. It's free. You'll thank me later. All right, so I already have it here. So go to TikTok, pull it up here. And what you're going to do, you're going to find my page. So you'll search. Just go there to the search icon, do Ask Flipman. All right, there I am. All right, so boom, I tap on it. So that takes you over to my actual profile and bio. All right, so what you want to do is you want to scroll up until you find this particular post. Because this is like how you're going to download the Flipman theme song. You don't have to do that, but that's ideally what we want you to do. So what you do is just the one here that says, can you do that better? You'll select that particular post. And how you add that particular sound to this particular post is in the bottom right hand corner, you see the circling logo of my Flipman character and the tunes around it. You'll select that and you'll add to favorites. As you can see, not many people here have already participated, so it's an opportunity for someone to win. You know, You can be one of those individuals, because that's how we'll basically find who's applied for it or who's entered the contest or whatever. Right here, if we go to this particular sound and we see who's there, we're going to see who has the most views. So you're still early into the game or whatever, and the top two are going to win. So, but once you do that, so now to actually do your post, what you do is you go back to your actual home or wherever, and you hit the plus sign down here at the bottom. You'll go up here at the top and hit sounds, over here to favorites, and there's the sound. You hit the play button, then hit the red check mark. Now it's added. You'll see it scrolling up here at the top. Now I suggest that you use the actual timer here to the right, and you'll start to hear the sound. You won't hear it on this recording here, and you can adjust this and do it in the different clips. As you'll engulf yourself into the actual app, you'll see all the creativity that people use. And the more creative you are, some of you people or individuals out here are very, very creative, more so than I am. And who knows, your video may go viral. If it goes viral, hits a million, I'm going to give you coaching also, or whatever. That doesn't matter at that point. So, but anyway, that's simply how you do it. So have fun with it. Do as many posts as you would like. The more that you do, the more likely you're going to have one of your posts that gets the most views. As you see, a lot of people haven't participated yet, but I wanted to put this video together to show you how to add an actual sound to a particular TikTok post, mainly for my theme song, the Flip Man theme song. Thanks, and let's get it. So boom, guys, let me stop this. So that's how you can get the year subscription of PropStream, aka Deaulator, and also my free courses. So a few of you stuck around. So thanks for joining us on Comps 101 episode number 20. And we will see you guys on the flip of the side.
Flip man, it's the flip man, it's the flip man, You want some money in your hand, flipping houses without credit or your cash. Yeah, that.